going on, my boxing people? This is your boy AJ Rage. This is another edition of Enter the Ring Live. Don't have my two brothers here today, Mighty Mike and Eric the Red. I'm going to keep this real brief. We're going to be discussing David Benavidez, Demetrius, Andrade, right here on Enter the Ring Live with your boy AJ Rage. Right after this quick sponsor, check out the premier escape rooms from Gresham, Oregon. Sin Escape.
Hi, test flight 6 until 1090.
That's right, Sin Escape. Are you ready for a great time with your family? Check them out in Gresham, Oregon. So, Demetrius Andrade, David Benavidez, 32-0, 27-0, two world champions, multiple world champions, two totally different styles, two totally different beasts. This is going to be, I think, based off of that stench that we still got hovering over the boxing world right now, over Shakur Stevens and Edwin De Los Santos last week, anything is going to bring us to a whole new level of enjoyment. And I tell you right now, this is going to be one of those fights that it's either going to be a war of attrition, it's going to be a brawl, or it could be that quick. They both possess, I think, that type of power. Maybe David a little bit more, but I'm going to say something right now. David Benavidez made made a good point that I think a lot of people missed, and that was, like fighters like Shakur Stevens and others, they talk about how they feel they're avoided. David Benavidez feels he's avoided by people like Canelo Alvarez and others. But what David doesn't understand is that too much risk and not enough reward, like my brother Mike always tells me. It doesn't make any sense right now. Canelo's got bigger fish to fry. So, but David was perfectly clear about the fact that it wasn't hard to make this fight with Demetrius Andrade. What size gloves you want? Yeah, you want this? Yeah, I want this. Yeah, you got it. What size ring? Yeah, I want this. Yeah, you got it. The location? Yeah, you got it. Which tells me Demetrius Andrade is a very, very confident fighter. He sees something in David Benavidez that he's going to exploit. He sees something that legitimately is telling him, I could beat this guy. And I think that's what a lot of people aren't understanding when they try to say that, well, David's too big, he's too strong, he might even be faster than Demetrius Andrade, he's just going to break him down like he's done to so many others. Well, let me tell you something right now, okay? Please do not put David Lemieux, no offense to David Lemieux, but do not put David Lemieux in the same category as Demetrius Andrade. Demetrius Andrade, even though he's getting a little longer in the tooth, still, he's 32-0, multiple champion. Undefeated champion. This is a guy, too, who's been avoided by a lot of people. This guy could have went after anybody in the division. Instead, he put his eyes on David Benavidez, which makes me laugh when you hear people like Janabek try to say that guys like Demetrius Andrade are afraid to fight him. Really? So you're gonna tell me that Janabek is more dangerous than David Benavidez? No. That's insane. But like I said, this is a stacked card. If you love boxing, this is the show for you. You got Jamal Charlo, the twin brother Jamel Charlo, going up against Jose Benavidez, David Benavidez's older brother, who fought Terrence Crawford back at 147 pounds. But I'm sure now, Jose's filled into this spot. We don't know what he's going to bring. I know he had that fight against Danny Garcia. He's had a couple fights under his belt. Maybe we see a different Jose Benavidez, where you've had a very inactive Jamal Charlo. You got Sergey Lepinets on this. You got Matthias. I mean, the list just goes right down the line. How many different amazing fights. I mean, it's gonna be one of those days. It's kind of like that time, like during Cinco de Mayo. Whenever there's Canelo, there's always a big boxing match, and then you got the Kentucky Derby. It's like a full day. That's how this feels almost like, So I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be right back. When you're ready to buy a house, when you're ready to set yourself and your family up for the right future, get the right man, check out Market Magnet, best realty company out of San Dimas, California. Market Magnet. I hope I'm saying it right. They're the best. Honesty, man. That's what we're missing in this world. That's what I love about when I sit here and I talk about what I'm talking about, because I'm coming from experience. I made a show earlier today where I was talking about, what I call like these armchair quarterbacks, guys, that act like they've got all this experience. Everybody's a boxing critic now. Well, you're not a boxing critic until you truly understand the sport. Take some time to understand the sport, and then you can start to never criticize anybody. You can have an opinion, but be careful the way that you elaborate to people and stuff, because this is a small world, even the boxing community. So getting back to what I was talking about, like I said, David Benavidez, Demetrius, Andrade. I'm not going to get into the game plans. We'll do that with my brothers and stuff once we get in here. I just wanted to kind of get everybody excited and kind of, get those wheels a turning. So whatever plans you got on, this Saturday, the fight's coming live this Saturday from the Michelob Ultra Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada, the mecca of boxing. 2 undefeated fighters in their prime. Everybody was so excited about Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia. Well, you know what? This is bigger. Everybody was excited about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. Well, this is bigger. That's what it comes down to. And then in a special bout that's actually not associated with this, I wanted to talk about before I get off. This Wednesday coming up, Wednesday, November 22nd, live from Australia, the younger brother of 154-pound king Tim Tszyu, also a son of the great Casa Tszyu, Nikita Tszyu, tries to improve on a 7-0 record against undefeated Dillian Briggs at 10-0. This is for the Australian Super Welterweight Championship. I'm going to tell you right now, if you haven't had your eyes, you got to put the Tszyu brothers on your radar. These are 2 young men that are just making such an impact in boxing right now. Anybody who watched Tim Tszyu's last performance against Mendoza, if you don't see the possible greatness and where he's going at this point in his career, lying to yourself. And if you think Tim's exciting, wait till you see Nikita. Both for their dads have similar things, but very different. Nikita's a very exciting fighter. I haven't watched him as much as I've watched Tim. My brother's really pushed me to kind of like really put my eyes on Nikita, and I have as of late. I watched his last fight against Jack Brubaker. Wow, this kid's got he got caught. He's got some things he's got to work on, and he's taking on a guy in Dillian Briggs. The guy's not a joke, So like I said, I'm going to post more information on our Twitter to talk about where you can actually watch it. It's probably going to be one of those weird 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning things. I don't know if ESPN's going to pick it up or not, but if you can find it, Google it, whatever. Nikita Tszyu versus Dillian Briggs this Wednesday, November 22nd. Catch this fight. This is a big weekend of boxing, people. We got this fight. This is like you can't pick a better lead-in than one of the Tszyu brothers, a fighter coming from Australia, and then lead right into this mecca fight from Michelob Ultra Arena with Benavidez versus Andrade. Going to be amazing. I'm excited. You should be excited. That's what it comes down to. So, like I said, once again, this is your boy AJ Rage. I'm gonna keep it real brief today. I just want to kind of start getting the ball rolling, get everybody excited. Once again, when you're ready for a house, check out Market Magnet out of San Dimas, California. And if you're in the Oregon area and stuff, check out Cinescape. You won't regret it. Once again, it's your boy AJ Rage. Enter the Ring live for those who bleed boxing.